Hello, this is Dr. Gary O'Neill with Take 5, where we encourage you to take 5 minutes every day to review your Greek grammar so that you'll be able to use it for a lifetime. We are continuing our passage looking at the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000. Let me read the passage and then let's come back and talk about it. Elaben un tous artus ha Jesus ka eucharistesas de edoken tois anakamenos, hamoios kai ekton apsarion, hasan ethelon, hos de eneplesthesan, legetos mathetais autu, synagogete ta perisusanta, klasmata hina me te apeletai. Okay, translation. Our conjunction, tying it in with what has gone on before. Therefore, Jesus took the bread and eucharistesas de edoken tois anakamenos. This is eucharistesas is a participle. So we've talked a little bit about that. Remember, we'll get into that a lot more next semester. But it is the idea of giving thanks. It is an aorist here. So having given thanks, it is in reference to time. Having given thanks, he gave tois anakamenos to those reclining. Anakamenos, to those reclining. So Jesus takes the bread, he gives thanks for the bread, and then he gives it to those who are reclining. Hamoios, in the same way, kai, also. So kai probably here is better also rather than and or even. In the same way also, ekton apsarion, in the same way also of the fish. Okay, so he takes the bread, he gives thanks, he gives it to those reclining. In the same way, he does the same thing with the fish. Hasan ethelon, as much as ethelon they desired. Hos de eneplesthesan, now as eneplesthesan, they were satisfied. It is a passive verb here, so they are satisfied by the bread and by the fish. Now as, and we might even do the host there as when. Now when they were satisfied, lege tois methetais autu. He said, Jesus said to the disciples of him, to his disciples, synagogete ta perisusanta klasmata. Synagogete, from the same verb that we get the noun synagogue, gathering together. So here as a verb, this is actually an imperative. So Jesus is commanding them, gather together, ta perisusanta, the leftover things. The leftover, gather together, the leftover klasmata fragments. So gather together the fragments that have been left over. Hina me te apeletai. In order that, the reason you are to gather together that which is the fragments that are left over, or the pieces that are left over, is in order that not any should be lost. In order that not any, or we would smooth it out and say in order that none should be left or none should be lost. Okay, this is a longer passage for today. This might be a good day for you to listen to this again and maybe even pause it before I start translating it or reading it and see how well you do yourself, and then go on through it like that. That's it for today. We will see you next time on Take 5.